Hey Calgary, welcome to the weekly dump.
Hey there everyone, welcome to another Hump Day. My name is Kevin, one of your KCCO Calgary admins. I'd like to welcome you to episode number 74. Can't believe we've almost been doing this for 3/4 of a century. Well, century markish. So yeah, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to say thanks to all the veterans who are watching us, and as well as all the newbies out there. So if you are new to watching, let me know down in the comments where you're actually connecting from. We'd love to know where and what you're up to tonight. So number one question is, did you get the newsletter this past week? Sent it out Monday morning. Because if you did, you would have received a bunch of new pictures from Chive that happened this on October 26th. So you would have seen pictures like this and this. Great couple costume here. That's hilarious. Absolutely enjoyed that. And of course, just decking it all out. So, and as you recall from all the social posts that I've been putting up and what was announced last week, it's contest time. It's time for you to try and guess how much money we raise for Cadence and Addison. And it's going to be sort of like the Price is Right. Closest to the price without going over is going to win. And to be completely transparent, it'll be a combination of the ticket sales, which were $10 per ticket, silent auction bids, as well as the bottle drive that we held earlier in the year. And the total will be in Canadian dollars. We'll take guest submissions in the comments, or you can send us a DM on any of our social media. And our email is calgarykcco@gmail.com. gmail.com, and put Chive contest in the subject line. And the contest is going to end when we present the check to the girls. I actually have it here. We're going to be presenting it this Saturday to the girls. So I'm just going to go and get the big check printed so that we can have some fun with it today on Saturday. Yeah, and for guessing the correct amount, we will be giving you a Chive box, but it's going to be a KCCO Calgary Chive box. We have a few leftover items from the Chive, as well as a few other things that were just laying around. So we're putting it all together, and hopefully you will be the winner. Unfortunately, we can't ship these items across the border because the costs will be astronomical. So there's plan B, and there's always a plan B. For those that live in the US and are watching now and wish to submit an entry, go right ahead. We will take your entry, but your prize will be any item in the KCCO Calgary store. So I'll be leaving a link down after I'm done, so that you can actually view what is in the store. Or you can just go to kccocalgary.ca and check out the merch tab on there to see what we have. So thanks again to everyone who came out to support Cadence and Addison. Your support is truly appreciated. And coming up on November 11th. November 11th is known as Remembrance Day here in Canada. And to honor this special day, I wanted to bring you 10 quick facts on Remembrance Day from the Veteran Affairs from the Government of Canada website. So just going to go through a list of them here. Number 1. Remembrance Day was first observed in 1919 throughout the British Commonwealth. It was originally called Armistice Day to commemorate Armistice Agreement that ended the First World War on Monday, November 11th, 1918 at 11 a.m. on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. Number 2. From 1921 to 1930, Armistice Day was held on the Monday of the week in which November 11th fell. In 1931, Alan Neil, Member of Parliament for Comox Alberni, introduced a bill to observe Armistice Day only on November 11th. Passed by the House of Commons, the bill also changed the name to Remembrance Day. The first Remembrance Day was observed on November 11th, 1931. Number 3. Every year on November 11th, Canadians pause in a moment of silence to honor and remember the men and women who have served and continue to serve Canada during times of war, conflict, and peace. We remember the more than 2,300,000 Canadians who have served throughout our nation's history and the more than 118,000 who made the ultimate sacrifice. The poppy, number 4. The poppy is a symbol of Remembrance Day. Replica poppies are sold by the Royal Canadian Legion to provide assistance to veterans. Number 5. Remembrance Day is a federal statutory holiday in Canada. It is also a statutory holiday in 3 territories: Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut, and in 6 provinces: British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland and Labrador. Number 6. Number 6, where are we here? The national ceremony is held in the National War Memorial in Ottawa. The Governor General of Canada presides over the ceremony. It is also attended by the Prime Minister, other government officials, representatives of veterans organizations, diplomatic representatives, other dignitaries, veterans, as well as the general public. Number 7. In advance of the ceremony, long columns of veterans, Canadian Armed Forces members, RCMP officers, and cadets march to the memorial led by a pipe band and color guard. At the end of the ceremony, they march away to officially close the ceremony. Number 8. Some of the 54 Commonwealth member states, such as Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia, observe the tradition of Remembrance Day on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. Other nations observe a solemn day, but at different dates. For example, Anzac Day is observed in New Zealand on April 25th. In South Africa, Poppy Day is marked on the Sunday that falls closest to November 11th. Number 9. Many nations that are not members of the Commonwealth also observe Remembrance Day on November 11th, including France, Belgium, and Poland. Number 10. The United States used to commemorate Armistice Day on November 11th. However, in 1954, they changed the name to Veterans Day. So, there are 10 facts about Remembrance Day. So, thanks for listening to them, and if you are Canadian, remember to wear a poppy to remember those that help fight to keep the country awesome the way and get our freedom as well. So, thank you for watching that. And of course, it's not going to be a proper stream without a shout out to our fellow Chivers and Chivettes out there. Still a lot of good meetups going on, and I'll be putting a link to their events down in the description following the show. So, one of the things we have going on, Chive Philly. They're doing their Chive K-Walk / Hangout. So you can come meet with them at Pennypack Park for a leisurely stroll, followed by the Saturday hangs at Chickies and Pete's. Come to one part or come to both. We hope to see you there. Now, why are they doing this? Chive Nation is coming together again to run, party, and help the underdogs. This year, the Chive Philly will be smashing goals and make the world 10% happier with Chive charities, and we need you. Please help represent the Chive Philly by donating to our Chive K team, or better yet, sign up as a runner and help fundraise. Keep calm, chive on. And the other one that's coming up, Chive Pittsburgh is having a rally back for Isiah. Chive Pittsburgh is partying for a purpose to support 4-year-old Isiah, who has a rare genetic disorder of MMPSI, malignant migration partial seizures of infancy, and his family in an effort to purchase a wheelchair-accessible vehicle. The event itself is free to attend, but there is no hard ticket to attend the event. Couch Brewery is offering a drink fundraiser from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., where a portion of each drink goes towards Isiah's campaign. They're offering a food fundraiser ticket, which gets you pizza and wings from Pizza Parma. And they give some details, which I will put a link to their Facebook page on following the show. So yeah, make sure if you're in those areas, go check out those events. They are doing awesome work, and they continue to do so. So hopefully, if you're nearby, go and support them. And just see that Ken just popped in, which is good to see you, Ken. Thanks for popping in, taking a look. And I'm just catching the very end of it. So unfortunately, I think I was running into some buffering issues on the site, so I don't think I may have to do some editing of the Facebook stream. But yeah, let's just finish this off here. One last thing before we say good night for the evening. Do this, and then boom. Would you rather? Question for you. Leave me a note down in the comments about which would you rather. Would you rather know the history of every object that you've touched, or be able to talk to animals? And if you want to talk to animals, which would be the first animal you'd want to talk to and try and understand what they're saying? So let me know. I would love to hear your responses. So I am actually busy, like I said. I have a big check here on a USB drive that I'm going to go and get printed out. So I have to get out of here before the store closes so that we can get it printed off and ready before Saturday. So I want to say thank you for joining us tonight. We hope to see you next week. And if you are in the Calgary area and want to come out and be part of the Czech presentation, we're going to be at the Canadian Brew House in Airdrie on Saturday at 1 o'clock. You definitely will see where we are, and hopefully we will see you out there. We'll be out there with Cadence, Addison, and Shanna as well, and a few of Cadence and Addison's friends. So hopefully we'll be able to see you. Where are we? Turn around. So, what are you drinking tonight? So, once again, thanks for joining us tonight. We will see you on Saturday, I hope. If not, we will see you next week here on the Weekly Dump. So, cheers, chive on.